Can the pursuit of glory come at the ultimate price? Explore the tragic stories of players whose dreams of World Cup stardom ended in heartbreak and loss. Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we are listing a few incidents where players lost their lives because of football. Sam Okwaraji. Sam Okwaraji was a famous Nigerian footballer who played as a midfielder. He was known for his talent, having played for major European clubs like VfB Stuttgart and AS Roma. In August 1989, Okwaraji and the Green Eagles played a critical World Cup qualifying match against Angola. During the game, an Angolan player received a red card. The player refused to leave the field, and a tense argument started between his teammates and the referee. Tragically, just beside this heated argument, Okwaraji collapsed to the ground. His teammates rushed to his help, but the 25-year-old passed away before medical assistance could reach him. The devastating scene was witnessed by millions of Nigerians watching the game on live television. An autopsy later revealed that the reason for his sudden death was that Okwaraji had an enlarged heart and high blood pressure. Despite the tragedy, Nigeria won that match with a score of 1-0. However, this incident spread a feeling of fear among the players, a fear that they too could suddenly collapse and die. As a result, key players were absent during their next match, and ultimately Nigeria was eliminated from the World Cup qualifying tournament. Mark Vivian Foe, a talented African soccer player whose life ended sadly during a game when he was still quite young. In 2003, his team, Cameroon, had an amazing run in the FIFA Confederations Cup. They had even won matches against strong teams like Brazil and Turkey. They made history by reaching the Confederations Cup semifinal for the first time. Their opponent was the Colombian team, and the match occurred in Lyon, France. Cameroon fought hard and was leading 1-0 as the game neared its end. In the 72nd minute, Foe collapsed on the field with no one around him. Medics rushed to his side instantly, trying to help him on the field before carrying him away on a stretcher. For 45 long minutes, they attempted to revive him with CPR and oxygen, but their efforts were unsuccessful. Sadly, Foe passed away within the stadium's medical facilities. The news was kept hidden from his teammates until the game was over. They celebrated their victory in the locker room, unaware of the tragedy. It was team captain Rigobert Song who ultimately had to break the heartbreaking news to his teammates. While an initial autopsy couldn't determine the cause of Foe's death, a second revealed a terrible truth. He had an undiagnosed heart condition called hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. This condition causes heart muscle cells to grow larger, which makes the heart walls thicken. Foe was just 28 years old at the time of his passing. Zambian team. The Zambian national football team experienced a devastating tragedy on April 28, 1993, a day that remains etched in the memories of Zambians. Their journey to Senegal for a World Cup qualifying match became a nightmare. Due to constraints, the team flew on a plane not designed for long-distance travel. This required them to make stops for refueling and necessary checks. Before this fateful flight, the aircraft had been grounded for months, with technical checks revealing some issues. The Aviation Safety Network report detailed these defects, which included carbon particles in the engine and speed-decreased gearbox oil filters, disconnected or unbridled cables, and a trace of heating. Despite these known issues, the plane was inexplicably cleared for this crucial flight. The initial leg of the journey went smoothly, but while flying over water, the plane's left engine suddenly failed during the second leg. Unfortunately, the pilot made a critical error in the heat of the moment, accidentally shutting down the remaining functional engine. This terrible mistake caused the plane to plummet straight into the water, resulting in the tragic loss of all 30 lives on board. Further investigations revealed disturbing details that contributed to this disaster. The pilot was found to be severely fatigued, having worked far beyond legally authorized hours. More shockingly, a faulty warning light misidentified the failing engine, leading the pilot to shut down the wrong one. The loss of an entire national team due to apparent cost-cutting measures and negligence is an unfathomable tragedy. Andrés Escobar. Andrés Escobar was a professional football player from Colombia who represented his country in international competitions, including the 1994 World Cup held in the United States. Escobar tragically scored an own goal during a match against the host nation. Unfortunately, this own goal played a significant role in Colombia's defeat in the game and their subsequent elimination from the World Cup tournament. Escobar returned to his home country of Colombia after the game. Escobar went out with friends a few days later for a night out. As he made his way back to the parking lot to go home, two men confronted him. One of the men pulled out a gun and shot Escobar 6 times. It was reported that the shooter yelled the word "goal" with each gunshot. There is speculation that this incident might have been connected to Escobar's own goal during the World Cup match. The standard theory is that some drug dealers in Colombia had placed bets on the outcome of the game. When Colombia lost, they blamed Escobar and tragically decided to attack him. At the same time, the full details of this incident may never be known. That was the video. It was sad, and no one wants to see a professional athlete disappear from the game like this. Do you know about any of the players mentioned in this video? Let us know in the comments. Subscribe to our channel to get more videos from the top 10s. We will see you in the next one.